The following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 5-minute time limit. Now making his way to the ring from parts unknown. He is the leader of the Technicos, Matt Classic! And his opponent, making her way to the ring from the human psyche, one half of Yin and Yang, Yang! This is a rematch from the AWL Oshogatsu Taikai Round 1. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to AWL Deception. We're starting off with Matt Classic versus Yang. Hit the bell. And we're off. The first move of the night is a clothesline forearm strike by Matt Classic, the innovator of that, and so many other moves. Alrighty, those of you who watched round 1 of Block A of the New Year's tournament, you will have seen Matt Classic barely defeat Yang via a judge's decision. That was a match that frankly settled nothing as to who was the better wrestler between these two, so we're going to have a rematch right here, right now, to see who is the better fighter. And Matt Classic making his case with a nice DDT. Yang already in the yellow zone, 30 seconds into the bout. Standard issue 5-minute time limit does apply, of course. Tonight, let's take a look at our card for this evening. The newest AWL wrestler, Kage Senshu, will make his Deception debut. He goes against White Light. The Tigers are in action against two members of the Puro Sentai Ressuranja. Blah. In a number 1 contenders match in the light heavyweight division, Ric Flair will face Sentai 2 Yellow. And wait a minute, leg drop! The first man ever to drop a leg in professional wrestling, Matt Classic, drops the leg on Yang. Coming up later tonight, we do have Ric Flair versus Sentai 2 Yellow. Those two made it to the final 4 of the Oshogatsu Taikai, both light heavyweights. So we're going to put them together, see who faces the champion. And number 5, our main event tonight, Gamba, the winner of the New Year's tournament, takes on Mr. Kennedy in Mr. Kennedy's final AWL match. He has signed with Total Nonstop Action Wrestling as Mr. Anderson, therefore his call will not be available to the AWL after this evening. So Mr. Kennedy gets a final match with us against the chosen one, the winner of the New Year's tournament, Gamba. Back to the action in the ring. Right now we have Yang working over the leg of Matthew Classic, attempting to soften him up, possibly for a submission move, that longbow backbreaker that both Yin and Yang enjoy using. Right hand takes Yang right down to the mat. This is the Animated Wrestling League, where we believe in equality of the sexes. That means that men wrestle men, women wrestle women, men wrestle women, women wrestle men, and everything in between, and we consider it to be a fair fight. Swinging head scissors takes down the oldest wrestler on the roster, Matt Classic, who started his wrestling career in whatchamacallit, and has been wrestling for many decades, the innovator of all of the moves that today's young whippersnappers take for granted. Yang in trouble here against Matt Classic, who is yet to leave the green zone. As all of you who have been watching this show know, a wrestler starts in the green zone, goes from green to yellow to red. When they're in the red, they're vulnerable to their opponents, Hisatsuwaza. And Yang dangerously close to the red zone right now, and this leg drag may take her there, and it does. Yes, Yang now in the red zone, Matt Classic in the green. That means Yang is vulnerable to the Classic Claw, And what the heck is Matt Classic doing? Oh my gosh. Matt Classic never goes to the top rope. He's got to be terrified. Axe handle smash. I've seen Matt Classic, shiver with terror from, fear of heights going up to the first rope, let alone all the way up to the top. He must have been working on that particular phobia with his therapist. Since when does he have a therapist? Maybe it's Dr. Stevie, I don't know. Alright, coming up on 2.5, and Yang is still in the match. He's still fighting. And wait a minute, no, that was an attempt at the Classic Claw, but it was blocked. Hook up, reverse, or go behind into a hammer lock. Matt Classic is on fire here, I think. He's got 2.5 minutes to put this woman away. And Yang down on the ground. That could be all after the drop kick. And that's it, cover. Slowest count in wrestling begins for the 1, 2, 3. That's it. Game over. Here is your winner, Matt Classic. Well, that settles one issue from the Oshogatsu Taikai. Matt Classic beats Yang decisively, proving that he is the better one-on-one wrestler. Coming up next, it's Kage Senshu versus White Light in Kage Senshu's AWL Deception debut. Stay tuned.